Hey everyone, welcome to week number 6 for Phys Ed Weekly Challenge. Thanks for continuing to watch these videos, those that you do. I think it helps clear up, or I hope it clears up, some of your questions for the week upcoming. So we're continuing to be in our Make Your Own Game unit. So you're using the space, equipment, and players that you have. That's the zoom out. The zoom in for this week, week number 6, is to teach your game to somebody else. So first you'll teach your game to your family member, and then you'll teach it to me. Looking into your first to-do, it's all in red. Like I said earlier, you're going to share your game with a family member. So I want you to focus on the same 5 questions that you answered in the test last week. What type of game is it? How do you know? How do you score? Where is your game played? And what are the rules for your game? Now, importantly, when you're done, you're sharing it with a family member so that they can give you some feedback. And these are the 4 areas. You can, of course, go off of this list, but these are the 4 areas that I would recommend. Were your explanations clear? Are there any problems with your game? What could be changed? And do they have any ideas to make your game, better? Next step, written all in blue, you're going to share your game with me. So it's your choice. I've got a lot of people asking me every week, like, do I have to make a video? No, you don't have to make a video. If it makes it easier for you to make a video, then make a video. If words and pictures are better for you, then I would do that. I think where people get into trouble is words only, especially when you're explaining a game, I think is going to be pretty tough. Even if you draw me like a simple stick figure or a diagram, that's going to make your explanations a lot more clear. And then I think that'll show a lot more learning, and then I'm able to give you a higher mark. More on the mark and the assessment later. So the big question here is in blue. How is your game played? I want you to teach it to me like I don't know anything about the game, like I've never seen it before. And I want you to be able to teach it to me so that if I had the equipment or I had your setup, I could play at my house and I wouldn't need to ask you any questions. If we bounce back and forth a little bit this week, this is sort of what I expect. I ask a question and then you'll give me some more information. Your mark or your how much you're learning keeps going up, so your mark will go up with it too. I've made a rubric on Etsy that I shared it with you on your weekly PDF, your challenge paper as well. So when I'm giving you your mark, I'm looking at 2 areas. I'm looking at the detail and I'm looking at can I play your game. So on level 4 for both, if you've got excellent detail, you're using pictures, words, or a video. Like I said earlier, you're not going to lose marks if you don't do a video. You can use pictures as well and or pictures and words, sorry, and do just as well. If I can easily play your game at home, you got level 4 in both categories. I'm working down, I won't read them to you. You can read. Good detail, I can play your game, but I've got some questions. And moving down, that's how it looks. So if I've got lots of questions for your game and then you respond to me and answer my questions and make it more clear, then you could totally end up at a level 4 throughout the week if we bounce ideas back and forth. Coming up next week, we haven't completely decided as a phys ed team what direction we'll go. Sounds like we've got 2 ideas. We're either going to get you to share a game with a friend, you teach them your game, then you hear about their game and you can play your friend's game at your house. Or second option, we might look at a little bit of strategy. So what the offensive and defensive strategies are for your game and how you can be successful at your game. That's it for the weekly challenge number 6. Good luck on your game. I can't wait to see them. I'm excited to see what you come up with, where you've got limited people, you've got really just your own creativity. If we were going to do this game at school, you'd be in a group project and you've got limited equipment. So the challenges are stacked against you and I'm excited to see what you come up with. As you're building and creating your game, you're playing your game. Playing your game will bring more oxygen to your brain. It'll give you a break from what you're doing, get you out of that spot if you're stuck feeling lousy about where we are and being stuck at home and not visiting your friends. So those things are good for your body, but then they're also good for your brain too.